Hey guys, welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. I'm Kevin, this is my wife Rachel.
Hey guys.
In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about chickens. Here recently, we've been getting a ton of questions about chickens. We're also going to paint the screen door that we put on our garden fence for our raised beds garden, so stay tuned for that. We're going to paint that a, what color is it? Pistachio?
Pistachio.
And then we got to paint it before we can get the screen on. Luckily, the chickens have not been getting in the fence yet, and they haven't been flying over either. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of questions about our chickens. So here in a minute, we'll take a little walk over and talk about what kind of chickens we have, how many eggs we get, and all this and that. But first, I got a bone to pick, I guess you might say. I'm kind of irritated with some, I guess you could say local people, not so much any of the subscribers that follow us on YouTube. But with all this stuff going on in today's world, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you have a Facebook account, you've probably seen some people you know posting wanted ads for chickens or goats or cows or stuff like that. Mainly chickens is what I'm talking about. So we've had several people that we know personally actually get upset with us because they messaged us and wanted to buy some chickens, and we don't really have like a ton of chickens, but we do have, you know, enough chickens that it provides us with eggs. We don't sell any eggs. We either give them away or eat them or feed them to the dogs. So it's not like we raise chickens for profit. We feed them, we get the eggs, we eat the eggs, and what we have left we give the family members. We have a lot of elderly family that don't raise chickens anymore, and we try to provide our parents and grandparents, people like that, with chickens. So
eggs.
Yeah, with eggs. So anyways, what I am trying to say is we had some people message us, say, hey, I know you guys got chickens. I see your post on Facebook. I don't even think they follow us on YouTube, so they're probably not even watching this. But if you are watching this and you know who you are, shame on you, and for getting upset with us for not wanting to sell some of our laying hens, saying that, well, you have like 12, can't you spare 3 or 4? 12 laying hens really isn't that much. Just because you have a laying hen does not mean they lay an egg every single day. But anyways, these are chickens that we've raised, that we keep, and we don't really ever sell our laying hens, but we do sell chicks. And I just posted an ad on Facebook. I don't think I put it on Craigslist, but I just posted an ad for like 10 or 9 little baby chicks that the mama hen over here hatched out. But no, that's not good enough. People want chickens that are laying now. And it just kind of irritated me when I've had not just one, but more than one person get upset when I said I wouldn't sell a hen that was laying right now. And the reason this comes up is because if you go to the store right now, anywhere in our area, in our whole county, I guess you can't find eggs. I haven't even looked. I don't think I've bought an egg from the store in like 15 years. But evidently, I guess everybody's out. It's one thing I see on Facebook. I see all over the place. And it's just something that is... it could be avoidable. I'm just gonna talk about this. Chickens are probably the easiest farm animal that you can raise. And when I say farm animal, you don't even have to have a farm to raise these chickens. I know a lot of people that live in the city limits. They can raise chickens, but they can't have roosters because of the noise. So,
but they're allowed to have so many chickens.
Right, they can have like 4 or 5 chickens.
Right.
Which 4 or 5 chickens, that's a lot of eggs a week if you have good laying hens.
So basically, Kevin is saying, don't be upset at us. We keep the chickens to provide eggs for ourselves and our family members and close friends that are in need of the eggs.
Right.
So don't be lashing out at us because we've been prepared.
Yeah.
Kind of is what.
Yeah, that's where we're going with this. Yeah. So we're getting, let's just start over. Let's say there's a lot of people that know us personally and follow us on Facebook and stuff, and they kind of joke and laugh at us for having a farm, having chickens,
being
and this
redneck,
and that.
calling us hillbilly,
you know, living on a homestead. But that's part of why we do it, is to be prepared for things like this. This is everyday life. This is nothing new for us. So,
and it brings us joy anyway.
Yeah,
so
it brings us joy.
We don't
it's part of
care
our life.
if, you know, you you make fun of us or call us
Right.
hillbillies or rednecks, we don't take that as an insult, because that's just our way of life. That's who we are.
We got a refrigerator full of eggs.
We know who we are, and if you know, all of you that's made fun of us for years and joked around, you know, it don't really bother us, because
they probably don't watch this video anyways, but it don't matter. The moral of the story is, don't wait till the last minute to try to prepare for something and then get mad at people that just don't hand you things that are already.
Right. Now, we will give you advice of where to find those things.
Anytime.
You know,
and we have been here a lot.
Yes, we are glad to give advice. And, you know, we've been doing this for 15 plus years, so we've been out and about and know where to find things.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people reach out to us, said, hey, where did you get your chickens? Blah, blah, blah. And we tell them, you know, all these auctions around, flea markets and stuff like that, sales that where you can get laying hens right now.
Right.
And just because they're not available, don't get mad at us. But we can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, by no means we are not the selfish type of people.
Not at all.
We will help you get started however we can. We can give you the information. If you watch some of our videos, we can tell you how to raise the animals, all kinds of things.
And just to lay this out here, Dutch hit me up this morning. He said, hey, I'm needing some fertile eggs to hatch. Can I get a couple dozen from you? I said, yeah, no problem. We actually have an abundance of eggs right now that we've been storing up for our family since you can't get any in the stores. And we've handed them all out to our family and this and that. And we do have some extras out in the shop. And we have some we have not even collected today. And we get anywhere from like 8 to 12 a day. So yes, Dutch, I'm going to hook you up with some eggs tomorrow. And he's going to get them hatched and raise them on his farm. You know, he ain't getting mad at us for not giving him, here's the laying hen that's already laying fertile eggs.
Right.
He said, hey, you got eggs? He knows how it is. He's done this. So basically, we're not mad at anybody. But just think about it. Just try to be prepared for life situations. A lot of this could be avoided. You know, everybody's freaking out about the bread and the eggs and the toilet paper and this and that. This is nothing new for us. I mean, we're not freaking out about the eggs because we already got chickens. That's just kind of part of our life, like Rachel said.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't wait till the last minute to prepare for bad situations, is what I'm trying to say.
And then lash out at others for not handing you something,
Right.
basically, is what Kevin's trying to say. We will help you, though. That's what we want to show you. We want to help you
sure.
how to get started. We have lots of material and videos on our playlist. We will help you.
Yeah, don't take it the wrong way. Don't take this video the wrong way. You guys trying to raise chickens and this and that is awesome. Getting milk goats, getting, you know, beef cows to butcher and this and that, just, you're a little late in the game is the only thing that's bad.
But it's not too late to start.
No, it's never too late to start.
too
But
late.
right now, you might be paying a little higher prices for some of those animals and stuff like that.
We want to encourage all of our viewers and subscribers to be more self-sufficient. That's why we do this channel. To share
That's why
our
we try to
lives.
share all of our positives and negatives and our growing pains, so you guys don't have to deal with all the bad stuff like we do. But I think that's enough of that. We got that off our chest. And Rachel's holding a can of spray paint here. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is the color she's going to go with on her...
What is it? Pistachio.
Pistachio. So I am a couple videos ahead. I've already got 2 videos recorded and edited. And I'm going to post this one here in just a little bit. So this one's going to come out before. So if you see me talk about the door... If you see me talk about this door in one of my next videos, just don't pay no attention. So what we're going to do is I got a piece of cardboard here from one of the grow lights I bought for that hydroponic system in our shop. And we're going to try to get this on the, we're going to try to put this cardboard up against this and try to get this painted, but it's kind of windy, so bear with us. Alright, first coat is done, and I think we're going to do another coat. It looks pretty good to me. I don't even know if you guys can tell. so bright out here, which is awesome.
I need to fix that little spot.
Yeah, there's a little spot where the hen rubs, but that's just gonna continue to wear off.
Yeah, well, I can't even get the cap
So
off.
anyways, we're letting this dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna put on another coat. And then we'll go look at these chickens we got.
I think this is child-proof.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a little dilemma. Oh, Jerkface decided to jump the fence, and he's over here eating green grass and some leaves. Jerkface! Look at him. Over here munching away. Come on, boy. Oh, and here's the food. Come on. Come on. Alright, here he comes. Gotta get him back in the gate.
I'll go behind it.
Come on. Jerkface. Don't be in no flowers. Come on. Come on.
I'll get behind it.
Alright, good job. Alright. Oh boy. Here, watch out, I'm gonna close this gate. Come on. Rachel's already over there and everybody else thinks she's got the food. Oh, you can't stay away from this green grass. I've actually got the bucket of food. Luckily he's tame enough, he don't just run from us. Alright. I'm gonna set this camera down so I can get them all, get him in and keep them in as well, because I don't want them getting. Okay, luckily that wasn't too bad getting him back in. Don't be getting out no more. So what he does is he leans over this short fence we got over here in the Pygmy Kiko pen. It's a little bit shorter than our other fence. And they lean over to eat the leaves and everything off the green trees, or the trees that are turning green. And then he gets to where he can't reach any more good green leaves, and then he finally just jumps over the fence. So we might have to fix that. But we're walking out here to feed the turkeys. We're gonna see if we got any eggs. Got any eggs?
I got chicken eggs.
There are the prized chicken eggs that everybody's wanting. I'm gonna have to fix this door. Alright. Well, they still got food from yesterday. Holy crap! Look at that. Yeah, we got 4 eggs in one day. That's pretty good. Good job, turkeys. You guys are getting extra food again. So we like to sprinkle some on the ground. And then, of course, it's been raining like every night, so I keep this bowl full as well.
I need that bucket.
Here. I'll never forget these turkey eggs. And I got this huge water bowl, jug, tote, whatever you want to call this, tub. It holds quite a bit of water. So I've been keeping that full. I'll fill it back up. And these turkeys are doing a good job laying eggs. So guys, the chickens we have are nothing special. A lot of these right here are little Banny crosses. They're not really purebred. They're little Banny cross. Started off with a bunch of Old English, bred to some like game hens because we kept having problems with predators and varmints and like hawks and stuff like that killing our chickens. So I got some game hens and bred them to some Old English, and then in between there we bred them with some bigger breed stuff. So they're all kind of just mixes.
Heinz 57.
Right, but they're excellent, tough chickens. There's a rooster there. He's part Old English, and I don't even know what else. And they do a good job. They lay eggs all the time. And let's see, let's walk out here and take a look at some of our other chickens. None of the chickens we got are like pedigree chickens or purebred chickens that cost a lot of money. These all we bought for like $3 or $4 a piece, and they're not hard to find. So that rooster there, I think we paid 12 bucks for him, and it's like a New Hampshire. And then these chickens here, they call them Highline or Cinnamon Queen. There's kind of a mix of all. And that's what these are. Some of them were bred here on the farm. And they're just kind of cross chickens, but man, they're excellent layers. That right there is Americana we bought last May, and raised her up, and she lays the blue eggs. But basically, if you guys want chickens, the best thing to do is get on Craigslist, get on your local Craigslist. Let's turn this way, get out of that sun. Get on Craigslist if you guys are wanting chickens. Get on, join some Facebook groups. I know not everybody uses Facebook, but everybody uses the internet pretty much, and you can go to Craigslist and look at ads, look up chickens, laying hens, whatever you want to do, and I guarantee you're going to find some in your area. That's what we always do, or did. Now we usually just hatch our own and just keep them going. So we don't have no particular breed, but these chickens do excellent for us. They're hardy. They know when there's predators, they run into the barn or get under trees when the hawks and everything's around. And since we got the guardian dogs, that helps out a lot too.
You do not need pedigree chickens for eggs to survive on.
Right. So I see a lot of people selling like Buff Orpingtons, Rhode Island Reds, Domineckers, Barred Rocks, all these really pretty chickens, but they're like 20 bucks a piece for a good laying hen. That's a lot of money just to get eggs when we can get these for $3 or $4 a piece, and then just keep them going, hatch their eggs out, get a rooster that keeps the eggs fertile, and you got a lot of chickens, you're in the business.
If you can get a set from somebody for a reasonable price, what's a reasonable price right now? $40, $45
for what?
For like a couple hens and a rooster?
Probably no, $5 for something like this, like a purebred laying hen that is purebred, like a Buff Orpington or Dominecker or something like that. You could look at paying $15, $20 a piece for it.
Yes.
But if you just want laying hens, just look online. I promise you will find some that is affordable.
If you're local in Oklahoma, there is something called the Afton Chicken Swap.
Right.
They have a Facebook group. You can go online and look at that. We love going there.
Yeah.
And they have a variety of chickens of all sizes and ages that you can find. And normally they don't price gouge you there.
No.
So,
but they're hard. I mean, they do sell out because it's pretty popular. So if they bring 20, they're going to sell out within a couple hours.
Especially right now. A lot of times if you go to your local Orscheln's, Tractor Supply.
Yeah, they got the chicks.
They have chicks, but also they have the boards up usually by the restrooms.
The classified boards that have people's listings for sale animals and stuff.
Look there. You know, that's a good place to look. And a lot of times, sometimes your veterinaries will have information of who has chickens and things like that. So there's lots of different resources where you can find full-grown laying hens and roosters.
So earlier, we weren't trying to be hateful or anything like that. We were just trying to get the point across, you know, guys. Just because we have something and people think we have a lot of chickens, we don't. We're not trying to be hateful or anything like that. We're just telling you, if you guys are local, we're not just going to sell you all of our laying hens, because we do pretty much.
We use it for our family and our animals here.
So no hard feelings at all, but just be if you want to buy something from somebody, don't get an attitude if they don't agree to sell it to you. That's the moral of the story.
And chickens are super easy to raise. I mean, we don't have anything fancy here. We have an old goat barn that we put laying boxes up in. You can find any type of shelter for chickens on YouTube. That's what YouTube is about. It's there for resources for learning to build things. You don't have to have anything fancy. You can go to Tractor Supply. You can even order chicken sheds and shelters and
you can get all that.
Little coops on Amazon. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to get what you need, and you can do it cheaply. Like, we built stuff out of scraps.
Right.
So
basically what we're saying is, if you guys want to get started in anything,
it's easy.
To be self-sustainable, somewhat self-sustainable, start with chickens. Chickens are the cheapest, easiest thing to do.
They just need good, clean bedding.
Fresh water, fresh food all the time.
Daily.
And somewhere dry to get warm out of the wind, out of the weather, and you're good to go.
Exactly.
It's not rocket science. It's not hard to do. I know it does.
It's intimidating to some people.
Sometimes it's hard to find good laying hens or adult-aged chickens. But if you're not in a big hurry, start off with your own chicks. You know where they come from. You know what breed they are. You know their health history and all that. If you got a good existing flock of chickens, another thing you might want to consider is not going to like an auction or something like that and bringing chickens home. We can't stress this enough, especially with goats and other animals. You go to buy chickens or animals at a sale or an auction, a lot of times they will be problem animals, and there's a reason usually people's trying to get rid of them. Not always.
Not
but
always. They're usually the kind that's been culled out.
You really got to know what to look for.
Right. And if you do bring them home from an auction, you want to quarantine those animals.
Right.
I mean, quarantine them for
at least a
certain amount of
couple
time.
weeks.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I've been rambling on long enough. I need to get this video edited and put online tonight. Hopefully, I can get that done. And anything else?
No, if you guys have any questions, you know, we're always glad to help.
Send them our
Email
way.
us, you know, message us, whatever.
All right.
We're glad to help.
So guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Check out our other older videos and stay tuned for our future videos. And like this video, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.